Finfa, Urabao, Floof Gaffa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Greene Family Legacy, where we are currently settling into the living room with Amber, Fern, and Great Aunt Allison, who is currently helping Amber learn how to knit. Look at how freaking cute this is! Oh my gosh, I love the little knitting interaction. This is adorable. Oh, this is so freaking cute. And exactly what Amber actually needs right now, because she is feeling very, very sad from having a mood swing, but also because we're gonna say that she has been hashing it out with her sister about how obscenely jealous she is. That Fern just gets to go along and she just gets to go ahead and go to university, and Amber still has to slough it out through this really backwoods high school that doesn't even have its own telescope like system. This is just an atrocity in her eyes. That her sister Fern, who never really put any effort into her studies and clearly can't even pick up knitting as quickly as she can, gets all of the good things. Like, why do you get all of that? How come you get to be at university right now? Why can't we trade places? You always loved this little backwoods nowhere town so much more than I do. And I think that that combined with the fact that Fern's mom is now kind of a celebrity and her sister is getting all sorts of special accolades and awards is making Fern feel a little tentative about actually admitting to her family that she dipped out on university in the first place. Even her own sister is kind of aghast that, why do you get to go ahead and why do you get to do all these things? You can't even knit as well as I can. Oh my gosh, like Amber's knitting ability is going through the roof being taught by Allison right now. I can't believe this. Oh, and look at our little guy. He's just watching his sister knit. Griffin, you are so freaking cute. He is just so cute. He just wants to run. How can I tell him to run? He can take his clothes off because he's feeling energized. Now, Amber has now reached level 3 of the knitting skill, and I think we're still on level, yeah, we're just on level 1. Oh, bye, Tate! We're just on level 1 with Fern. This is amazing. And there goes Stinky Toby running in the background, who Fern would actually feel her heart being yanked towards and really, really, really wish that she could actually take back home with her. But, pets aren't allowed in university dorms, so she'd have to actually admit she hasn't been going to university. All right, I'm gonna have her sit knit beanie. I think beanies are the only things she can still knit, so we'll try a green bear beanie now. Yay! She knit her very first beanie thanks to working with Great Aunt Allison. It's a normal beanie, but still, it's a cute beanie. Oh, and Great Aunt Allison gifted both the girls really cute little knitting sets. I have the beginner's knitting basket in dark evergreen, green, and amber with Fern, and then we have the black one with purple for our girl Amber, who ironically is more into darker colors, I've noticed. I love how Toby's just running back and forth. That's so freaking cute. Meanwhile, Tate is just, or excuse me, Pine is just running around watching his son, and someone is actually working on her book. She's just feeling absolutely fantastic. I really love how Devin and Pine are now appropriately adult age, which makes me feel very happy. And I love how Fern just notices, like, man, my parents are getting older, as kind of like a thing to be surprised by. Also, Pine, for crying out loud, come over here and feed the cow plants. I could have sworn I just fed them, but then Michael died. I'm so sorry, Michael. I promise I'll avenge you. And while Fern's here, she actually is not only going to pick up the knitting skill, but she's hopefully going to be able to collect tons and tons of awesome new plants, including some of the special plants hiding inside of the greenhouse here, to be able to take back. Oh, look at all of these. Nice! We've got our splice plants from blackberries and strawberries. We have our blackberry bush. We have our spliced blackberry grape bush growing over here. She's going to take back a bunch of these to, to the garden she started. And she's going to think about the greenhouse that one day she might want to build there. Still too intimidated. Just wants to keep her head down, do some knitting right now to tell her family what's been going on. Let's have Great Aunt Allison teach her to knit. So let's sit down. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have Amber actually check to see if she's gotten... Oh, she can get the Keep Fit badge. There we go. I'm grabbing that right the heck now. Because she's gonna rub that in her sister's face a little bit. Like, meanwhile, I've got all of these accolades. Like, what have you been doing? You stay right there, ma'am. Wait for the ghost of Great Aunt Allison to come back and teach you how to knit. Woo! Go Amber! Okay, she's really like, why? Why do I have to bother with all of this ridiculous backwoods scouting program? But she needs to finish the scouting program before she can be accepted into the new place that she wants to go to. And meanwhile, Allison is just having the time of her life being able to teach the girls how to knit, her new hobby. Teach to knit. Allison doesn't want to knit right now? No! Please? Please? Okay, fine. I'm gonna let Allison buy a lottery ticket. Today is lottery ticket day, and I'm just gonna let everybody buy a lottery ticket, because why not? I think it'd be kind of funny. Alright. Meanwhile, Amber has now got all of the badges except for Outdoor Adventure, which is grilling outdoors, finding frogs, and catching fish, or giving back, donating items for charity from the mailbox and computer, or performing friendly socials to give gifts. We can totally manage that with the new knitting skill! Haha! Let's knit some plant cozies, and we'll give them to our sister and be like, here, take these, or we'll like donate them. There we go. We'll get those started. Oh, and meanwhile, look at little Aspen be a good kid and gather up all of the mail like that, or all of the dirty dishes like that. Alright, good luck on the lottery, everybody. Meanwhile, I would like to knit, please. Knit. Why doesn't Fern want to knit right now? Oh no! 2 more hours before we can knit. I guess she wants to spend her time with her family. Oh well. Oh, and she wants to go see Toby! Okay, let's go actually bathe Toby and spend some time with him and gather some plants now then. Alright, let's go ahead. Give Toby a bath. Who's a good boy? And we're going to leave our girl, Amber, to try to get that charity badge. Because she, too, wants to grow up and move on. And spend some time. She just, man, she is so freaking skilled. Look at how fast she's going up. What does she have as her skills? Oh, she's a genius who's a quick learner. She's also mentally gifted, so she builds adult mental skills faster. She's in a rebellious phase, and she's self-absorbed. Oh, I love you, Amber. She needs a little bit more empathy or conflict resolution so that poor Pine, he has that really hard aspiration to have a child with 3 positive character value traits. I have no idea. Look at, well, I mean, what about little Aspen over here? Is he gonna grow up with good character value traits? Let's see. Nope, just responsible. And he just is walking around in circles with these dishes. Why? Oh, I'll worry about that later. Alright, back to our girl Fern. She's missed Toby so much. She loves him so much. Lecture about playing in puddles. I think she'd mostly give special smoochies. Let's pet him. Let's go ahead, scratch his favorite spot. We know all about him. And we're ready to knit again if we needed to. It's so dark. I can't wait for the lights to turn on. Turn on. It doesn't make a difference at this time of day though. You have to wait till 9. There we go. She can spend a little bit of time snuggling her puppy. Yay! And Devin finished writing her book. What an achievement. Devin finished writing an entire book. The book will be added to her inventory for future reading. All right, we'll check out that in a second. And I'm gonna have Fern basically harvest everything on the farm. Yay, Devin, I totally forgot you had that resolution. Yay! How's this one? Is success a lie? It's excellent quality. Nice. And that's another sad book because she wrote it while feeling really sad. And apparently if I want to get multiple copies of her books, I have to do... Nothing here can be cloned. Really? No, I want to have multiple copies of her book. Hang on. I finally figured it out! I am so excited. So I think you have to have an unpublished book, because here's our published book. And I can make a copy of the published book! Yes! Okay, so I can actually make copies of these books. Let's actually make copies of a couple of these books and we'll give them to Fern as a gift. But you place the book into the world and then you click on it while you're in the Sims inventory, and that is how you can actually get copies of these books. Yes! Oh, I'm so tickled. Okay, that is much better. Much, much better. And now, let's see. We have the actual book, and then here, this book is a copy of the original and cannot be published. That's fine. I have the originals. I can now make copies. I can now give these, they can become lore. They can become part of the world of my Sims, and that makes me ridiculously happy. And now I want to go ahead and... How do I put in inventory? Vote on neighborhood plans. I want to publish my book. I think, can I do it on a computer? Let me see if I can do it on the computer. Computer. Uh-oh. Why? Why does this have to be so tricksy? Oh my gosh. Order, upgrade, web. Oh dear. I think I might need the other mailbox back again. So now I have a copy of Devin's book, and I will be able to continue that, but I can't publish Is Success a Lie even though it's excellent quality, which makes me a little irate, but hopefully everything will work out okay and we'll still manage with that somehow. All right, I'm gonna leave Devin to that. She is working up on her fame after all. I just really, really, really wanted her to be able to publish that book so we could try to get more fame. Apparently it's not gonna happen. That's fine. And then we're going to follow Fern around while she bikes into the greenhouse. That's totally fine. And we gather up some of the plants that are here. Yay! And Amber has finished her knitting project. Can she donate it, actually? I kind of want her to go ahead. Frog knitting project. Donate the plant pot to charity. And oh my gosh, she's so sad. And her little brother is just like, I'm just going to eat some cake. Oh dear, she has to run to the restroom first. We'll let her do that first. And then we'll continue working with Amber. But that is how the family is currently doing, friends. Clearly, there's a lot going on. It's a little chaotic here, a little chaotic there. Things are interesting. Toby's begging for treats. We really have a somewhat desperate and wonderful... Look at all of the things we're harvesting. Fern, who wishes that she had the time and the ability to be able to do more for her family and to be able to take care of Toby. She really, really wants to take Toby back with her, but she'd have to admit to her parents that, you know, she's not actually currently at university, and that's why she could have a dog, and they just probably wouldn't take that well. So for now, we're going to let her kind of roam the garden at night. Just really enjoy that. I'm gonna get Allison maybe down here in a second. Are you off to eat something? No, you come over here. Did you harvest all of these? Like, harvest everything that's over here too, my dear. Is there anything else I can harvest in the summer? Or in the spring, pardon me. There's the rose bushes. I mean, all of these are excellent quality. We have such a powerful and wonderful farm we have taken good care of for so long. The spliced plants are out of season. The apple tree, oh, you're ready to evolve. Good job, apple tree. The perfect quality apple tree, come on. We've got to be able to get that guy. Here, maybe we can at least come over and we can take a cutting from the perfect quality apple tree. Maybe we can take a cutting from the perfect quality dragon fruit. And we can at least try to work with those. Where's our little brother going? Don't sleep out there, you goose. Come inside, go back to bed. It's a huge family to try to manage. Oh my goodness. Devon's just feeling super confident. She's off to sleep. Fern can now purchase uncommon and farmer seed packets. She can also spray a larger area for bugs. Yay! I didn't realize she wasn't maxed out on the gardening skill. All of the help that she's done here over the years, I thought would have maxed her out, but apparently not. I'm so tickled that she's into, let's evolve, this daisy. It is now perfect quality! Perfect quality daisies! Haha! I'm very proud of our wonderful farm here. And then what's this? The perfect lemon trees, which need to grow. Are they in season? They are in season. Apparently spring is a time for lemons. But I think we might send Fern home soon. But before we do that, I want her to have a few more parting words with Allison. Allison, can you repair this? I was hoping she could like ghost repair it, but I don't remember how she can ghost repair. Because Allison has to successfully gift 3 knittables and show off her knitted sweater to another sim. So I think I'm gonna let Allison do that with, there's a thank you, Pine. There's a termite in the, why are you in the basement? You're dizzy in the basement? Pine, buddy, I think you better go to bed. He's got some perfect roses. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want him to give the recycle, like, transforming object machine that he has had for ages to his daughter. Before he goes ahead and here, we're gonna have him come repair this too. I want him to give that recycle machine to Fern. And then I'm gonna have Fern come here. Because she'll be like, Dad, I'm working on creating some new eco projects right now. I don't think she'd say at university. She's lying by admission, like, all the way. And maybe catching Pine late into the night, like, repairing things and tidying things up. That's really gonna, here, well, no, not her scavenge for parts. I'm gonna have him scavenge for parts. Oh, and he wants to buy a wedding arch so he can finally, oh, Pine finally wants to tie the knot with Devon. I think we might need to make something like that happen for sure. But yeah, I want Pine to go ahead and I want him to give the recycle, which is his transformation gun that he got back when he was a very not good at it scientist, to his daughter. And I think that that's a perfect idea. And I think I'm actually going to have her take all of the... Here, let's do friendly. Let's have him ask about future plans so they can kind of talk about that. And then we're going to do a friendly gift of the recycle machine. I'm going to sell the voodoo doll because he just would not. Why is his voodoo doll worth so much more? What? I'm going to sell that. He's not the type to have voodoo dolls. And I'm also going to have him actually gift all of the upgrade parts to her as a gift because he's just like, oh, so you've been working on like building things? That's excellent, darling. Here, try out this transformation like gun. I've not been able to ever really get it to work because he hasn't. He set things on fire with it. And then we're going to give her all of these upgrade parts as a gift too. And I think we're going to give her the momentum conserver. He really has moved on from wanting to go ahead. Let's see, momentum conserver. He's really moved on from that science career that he used to have, so we're gonna give it to Fern. So she can make the most of it. And he's a little sick. Oh, he is a little sick. So I'm gonna have Fern make some... the concept you submitted to the corp wasn't the best work. They weren't too impressed. Oh, we need to work on that. No, come back over here and, like, give her a gift. Give her a gift. Give gift. Friendly gift. This is the way that life kind of works here. Okay. You come back in here, my dear. I'm gonna have her make some tea for her dad so that he can feel better. Maybe. Actually, I'm gonna let him go to bed because he's not feeling good. One last big encouraging hug. Because he really does love her very much. Hug lovingly. There we go. One last big hug. Fern's feeling great with all of the things her dad just gave her. and maybe feeling a little hopeful. If he reacted so well to all that, then maybe there's hope that once she reveals the great machinery that she can create to, grow cruelty-free meat and be able to transform lives, maybe her dad will be on her side about everything else, too. All right, meanwhile, Allison, get over here. You're supposed to be giving some knitted objects to Fern. You know what, Allison? Ooh, all the new mushrooms. I should probably give those to Fern too. Oh, there's so many things I could actually give to Fern. Okay, I'm actually gonna have Allison, like the perfect snapdragons. We've been hauling those puppies around for ages. We have $24,000 in roses. Okay, a lot of those are actually meant to represent the strength of the fields. So I'm gonna have Allison go ahead and gift like some of these perfects. Normal quality spinach, normal quality sage, normal quality basil, excellent chrysanthemums. There are magnificent daisies and magnificent bluebells that we could use to replace the ones that we planted that were just nice. We'll get some magnificent daisies planted. There we go. The UFO plants. Perfect quality UFO plants. I think Fern already has one, but Allison loves her, so I think we'll go ahead and give one to Allison. An excellent quality lily. I think that Fern actually picked up some excellent quality lilies. She's making out like, yeah, she did. Magnificent even. She's making out like a bandit with all of the stuff from her family home. We've got some normal green peas. We've got some onions. We've got some garlic. We'll just give her one of each. We've also got some normal carrots. We're gonna need more room to plant all these. What the heck? Bell pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and give Fern... We do need to actually physically gift Fern some of the knitted things. Is that a new... Teach to knit? Tell dramatic story? I don't think it is. Friend the gift. Knitted objects. Knitted... Yeah, there we go. And we'll give her the socks and everything else. Alright, off to bed with you, sir. I'm tickled that he's dreaming about marriage to Devin now. Alright, you need to go to bed. Go to bed in your bed. Over here. This is yours. Sleep. That is... I don't care. I don't care if it's Devin's space. It's yours now. Alright. And then we're gonna wrap up this visit home where there were a lot of lies of omission, but seriously, everybody was crying. Her mom got fired today. Her parents have gotten older and she's really like struggling to wrap her head around that. I really can understand how maybe Fern doesn't feel like now is the time to actually, you know, try to deal with everything that's going on. Oh, I'm absolutely taking that cactus. And then let's give another gift of these pots. Yay! And that should take care. Successfully gift 3 knittables. Gift a knitted object by selecting gift on the object in the Sims inventory. Oh no, I need to do it like that? Oh dear. Okay, wait. Okay. Alright. Gift. Okay, so you have to select on it in the object's inventory. That is so different than how we normally do it. Alright, and we're gonna give all those to Fern. Yay! Thank you, Fern! And there we go, guys. So, we now have adorable knittables. We now have a whole bunch of seeds. We've seen our family. We've hung out with Toby. We're trying to build up the confidence to be able to tell them all the truth, even if, like, our sister would be totally against us because she's, like, absolutely dyed green with jealousy about the idea that we're at university now, even if we aren't. Yay, and Allison just got... Oh, look at that. I made that. You see that knit? I made that. It was me. And now she has successfully gifted 3 knittables. Yay! But alright, so I'm actually going to take Fern home. She has had a good time. She has hung out with everybody at home. And the only thing that's really marring this is the fact that she has been hiding the truth the entire time. But you know, maybe if she can really make some designs to impress that mysterious sponsor that Kelsey has, maybe if she could really help transform the town even more, she'd be able to have the confidence to face her parents and go, "Look what I made! Look what I did!" Even though she crushed all of their hopes and dreams when it comes to actually going to the schools they wanted her to. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for our wonderful Greene family. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.